welcome to session 4. Would you like to do the recap and earn your hero points for this session? Anybody can start.
Absolutely not me, because I've forgotten everything. I cannot remember a thing that happened.
Have you not even done any notes, Philip?
I have, of course I have.
Dubar's intelligence is not that low.
No, I should remember this.
Well, it all started off with a little gnome disappearing off to the academy.
Yes. So I bumped into Dubar and Rory, but they went over to the royal chain. They noticed a Malkin folk, so the cat folk. They went off, and then I went into the university, and people are now starting to be aware, or they've heard, that yes, something is not right with me. I've found out that I am a wild surge sorcerer, and I have been given a pendant to help control things. Someone else.
No Name and I went to the guild house to train. I trained for about a half a day. Then I ended up going to Dunhay to the Hammer and Anvil, where that's where I found more tieflings like myself. I talked to the barmaid there, I can't remember what her name is, and I showed her the sword that maybe she knew what it said or anything about it, and she pointed me in the direction to the Solace of Sorcery run by Luca Ramskov, and gave me directions on how to get there.
I wound up going to the university in hopes of learning something new and basically got shooed away.
That's not entirely accurate, is it, really? Because you went to the university in hopes that, you know, you just like, I'm here, what do you want me to do? And they're like, what?
Yeah, same thing.
Yes, but the receptionist was very rude.
Oh yeah.
Needed a lot of money.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. He was just more confused with me.
And then we went back. Rory and I had a good natter about gods and things like that.
And he picked your hand up. You decided to stab an oyster.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were looking for a pearl.
And then I booped him back.
You boot me back and my hair grew back.
Then we all talked later on in that evening about the job that Dubar and Rory had picked up.
Yes.
And we were on our way this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
and
else?
we've just come across some thugs who are shaking down a shop owner.
So you're missing some information.
Go on, fill us in.
When Rory and Dubar went to the Royal Chain, we picked up a quest that would pay 700 silver. If we went and basically cleared the tradeway 10 miles south of Goblins, because there's a Goblin fortress there, we would get 10 silver for either a left or right ear.
Wasn't it 5 for a goblin, 10 for an orc? Yeah.
Yeah, 10 silver for an orc, 5 for a goblin. But we have to choose which ears we're going to collect.
And you guys are trying to figure out how to game the system. But we all got registered, so...
We wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you were going to try and do that, weren't you? I'm going to game the system. It's my first job, and I'm going to rip them off. We'll see how that works out, yeah.
But I don't have disguise self, so...
And then I escorted Cat back to the tap.
Yeah.
And you went back to get a map as well, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. To get a map of the area, and then I set a pattern with it.
Is there anything else you would like to add, or do you think that's it?
I think that's pretty much it, at least from
We'll go with that.
my viewpoint.
All right. You did pretty well. You covered pretty much all the major things, so you all get your hero points. Well done.
Yay!
Okay, we did leave off last session with you approaching these thugs that were shaking down this stall keeper on Dunhay Market, and Vanera was getting ready to fire a warning shot, and I said we're going to start this session by rolling initiative, so everybody roll initiative, please. Remember, initiative does not mean you have to fight. It just means it's easier to sort shit out.
Yeah.
Where do we roll for initiative?
Oh God.
You can either roll it physically, or you can do it in Foundry, or you can do it on D&D Beyond if you're doing that.
I have mine if you're ready.
I'll do it in Foundry.
Go on then, Maeve.
I got a
6.
5.
6 for Rory.
Oh, can't do it
Okay.
in there, so I'll do it in D&D Beyond.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4, but I have a +1. But it's
Bloody
fine.
hell,
You wanna do it in
5 for me
Foundry,
as well.
I'll do a combat things for you to do it if you want.
No, it's
9
alright,
for-
I've got a 9. Yeah.
9 for a dude,
I rolled a 2.
Well, we're all shit today.
That's 2 for a cluster. Okay.
Yeah,
We're getting all the
yeah,
low rolls out of the way.
I've got right. What did Vanera get?
5.
5. Okay, and Lilith.
Blind you
This
all,
is gonna be
sorry.
interesting. This is gonna be an interesting game today, I think. Well, I got my backup dice. Got my backup dice ready, so I want to use my other blue metal dice, but I still can't find that D20 that I yeeted somewhere.
Oh dear.
And that was my TED Talk.
Have you seen my dice? By Lauren.
What did
Mm-hmm.
Lilith get?
I got 18.
18. Well done.
There you go.
So she was stealing all of the
Somebody
points
got a
off the
10.
rest of us.
Right. Right. Okay. I'll roll for nameless. I'll do it in Foundry. Because I'll have to use the character sheet there. If I can figure out how the hell to do it. I'll have to do it on there, won't I? I'll have to add it to the map. Fine. Okay. Activate this map. That is names.
Ooh.
Have a combat state. Let's give 7 for nameless. Oh my god. Right, okay, so who's got the higher dex, Maeve or Vanera? I'm going to assume it's Vanera.
I would assume it's Vanera as well. Mine is a +1.
Yeah, alright. She's going first.
Mine's a +3, yeah.
Apparently I'm asleep.
You're asleep? Oh, right, right.
Let's probably get rid of the distance
Yeah.
effects. There we go.
Oh,
I get
okay.
back up off having a nap underneath the tent.
Right.
Just a quick
yeah,
power
happen.
nap.
We hadn't
Jeez.
fought anyone for like 3 minutes, so you got real bored.
Let's see. Right. Let's play that one. There's the music. Hopefully.
No.
Load it, maybe? There you go, that'll do. Okay, so, I know Vanera's ready in an action. So would you like to fire that warning, or shoot that warning shot? You've got a bow, haven't you?
Yeah, don't see why not.
So, the way this will work is you're going to roll to hit, and you will get exactly where you want to go unless you roll a 1, and then you're actually going to hit one of them. So it's kind of like reverse.
Alright. That's a nat 20 stuff, not a 1.
Okay, so these are the 3 thugs. You've got a green one, a blue one, and a red one. Just to differentiate. So when you're telling me what you're targeting, you can tell me which one. Which one are you aiming at with this warning shot?
Sorry, I'm still. Oh, there they are. I'm gonna go with the blue one just because. I mean, I know I'm not gonna hit anyone, but that would seem to negate the risk of hitting the shopkeeper if I went for the green or the red. So I'll go for the blue.
Okay, so you loose your arrow, it flies straight and true and whips past the ears of all 3 of them because they're all in a nice straight line. They instantly turn around to see the group of you standing there on the edge of the market. And they say, "Oh, bloody hell, who the hell are you?" And then we're going to go into turn order. So the thugs go first because they rolled a natural 20 on their initiative.
Whoa.
Please.
So the blue one says to the red one, "You hold him down. We'll see what these jokers are up to." And he's gonna move 1. And this other fella's gonna come up beside him. They both brandish crossbows as they look at you, and they say, "This is a private matter. Get out of here. We know what's good for you." And that's their turn. Lilith, you're up. I put you at the back of the group because you said last time that you were kind of staying away from them.
Yes, I am. And I think I'm going to be staying back, but just move back ever so slightly.
Sorry, I've got it paused.
No, all good. So I'm going to move back slightly, and under my breath I'm going to start going, "Oh God," and do my normal thing of muttering to myself, just in case.
Okay.
And that's
all you want to do?
Yep.
Right. Okay. Dubai, you're up.
Give us a brief rundown, because I'm obviously like.
Oh yeah,
you
were
at the end. Yeah. What's happening? What's the scenario?
Right. So, as you guys were making your way through the south end of Bridge City, which is Dunhay Town, you were passing by the market and you overheard 3 thugs trying to shake down this shopkeeper, this stallholder here. The group decided they were going to approach and try and intervene and sort this out. As you approach, you notice that the other stallholders and anybody who was purchasing things are slowly making their way out of the area down there. So you see the other NPCs, they're just literally trying to vacate the area as this is going on. Like they don't want anything to do with it. That's pretty much where we left it. So you saw these 3 thugs shaking down this guy. Everybody else is getting out of the way. Nobody's trying to help him. And the party decided that they would.
Okay. Do the thugs look uniformed at all?
Right. Give me a perception check.
Do this. 12.
Oh, you've got minus, haven't you? Okay. I was like, that's not what you rolled. From where you are right now in the group, they're a bit too far away. They don't look like they are wearing a uniform, but you can't tell whether there's anything, like if there's any gang markings or anything like that. You're a bit too far away yet.
And they've got crossbows. What other types of weapons do they have?
You can see that they are carrying, obviously they're carrying a heavy crossbow, and they are also carrying a mace.
I'm gonna like approach them and just like stand up very tall. I'm not even gonna draw my weapon. I'm just stand up very tall but approach them, almost flexing as I'm walking towards them.
Okay.
And just say to them,
how are you gonna work?
"What's the matter? What's going on here?" Move the whole 30 feet. To there.
Okay. Give me an intimidation check. That's basically what you're doing there. In fact, you can do it with advantage because of the warning shot earlier, so they are wary of you guys, and then you start walking across.
Awesome. 19.
Right, okay. There will be consequences to that. They do seem visibly intimidated by you approaching them. They've slowed down, they lowered the crossbows, and they start looking at each other. They can't really do much because it's not their turn, but you do see that they are responding in what would be a positive light in Dubar's eyes. Is that everything you want to do? Well, it keeps freezing up.
I know, favorite.
Oh.
There you go.
Right, I think I'm back.
Oh,
I'm
nope.
back. Yeah, my internet just dropped completely.
Still there.
Yeah, I can see you now. You're moving about.
Yeah.
Right. So
I think I'm here. Yeah.
So yeah, you have intimidated them. They do appear intimidated. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Right, that brings us to Nameless. He did have a bit of a plan last turn, last time, where he said he was going to pretend to be one of the knights. So I'm going to follow through with that. He's going to go move up and stand next to Dubar. With his sword loose, and would he speak in this situation? What do you guys think?
No.
I don't think he would.
Would he have to if he was pretending to be part of a certain order, though?
He's not really.
I know the answer to that, but you guys don't.
I think he would stay as not talking, but he'll make it look like he's part of a certain group without knowing which group.
Okay, I'll leave it at that then. He's going to walk up and look intimidating next to Dubar. So as part of that, I'll get and make him do an intimidation check too.
What if you did this? Like lower your weapons.
Oh, so a bit like the Jedi move.
Yeah, because he's all about sign language and gestures, right?
Oh, Nameless isn't very intimidating.
Oh dear.
No.
None shall pass.
Would you mind awfully just buggering off? Okay, I'll leave that. I'm not going to start a fight with him. So, Rory, now you're up.
Rory wanders over next to Dubar, quite quiet, avoiding eye contact, but then he looks up at them, grins, and then he's going to cast command.
Oh no.
And he's going to say, drop, to the biggest one.
And he's gonna fail with mine.
Oh, right, okay, you're going to use your portent, are you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so he fails. Drop. Okay. So let's say the blue one.
Yeah.
Well, it's a single word command is how he interprets it, not how you interpret it. So we'll see what he does on his turn. I think he does it on his turn, does it?
Yeah.
Doesn't he, with command, yeah. Alright, so he's got command cast on him.
He has to pass a wisdom saving throw, I think.
Oh
No, he
yeah,
doesn't.
he failed because
Oh.
Maeve has got portents and she's just give him a 9. So unless your wisdom save is lower than a 9, he's failed.
No, it's 13.
Yeah. But I don't even have to roll for that. Maeve's just made him also fail it.
But as Rory says that word, it echoes kind of like the Bene Gesserit kind of command that they do. The voice.
Cool. Epic. Is Rory going to do anything else, or is that just is that your turn?
It's an action. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Just tell him to drop.
Cool. Venera, you're up.
I'm just gonna have to disappear. I'm gonna have to reset my laptop. Everything is disconnected. Like my mouse is disconnected. I think it's overheating a bit, so I'm just gonna quickly reset the computer, the laptop. That shouldn't be too long.
Okay, no problem.
See you soon.
Alright, Venera.
Alright, I'm still well within my range for my longbow, so I don't think I need to move. Am I able to just ready an action for if the thugs go for anyone to... Can I just ready a shot?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that.
So I'll knock an arrow pointing towards the ground, but it's not... So I won't let it off unless they go for anyone.
Okay, just be aware that now you've got a line of people or your team in front of them, they effectively get an AC boost because you're going to have to shoot through your guys to get to them. Unless you move to a place where you've got direct line of sight.
So, if I was to go here-ish, would that do it?
Yeah. So from there you've got a direct line to at least the blue one or the red one.
Okay, I'll go there.
You could still hit the green one, but he'd get an AC boost again because he's got people in the way.
Okay, so I'll move there. I'll ready a shot, but I won't let it go yet.
Oh, okay. Maeve, what does the Chaos Goblin want to do?
I'm not that much of a Chaos Goblin. Shush. I'm actually going to send Dara out to go and sit on.
Okay. Let's get Dara then.
Yeah. So you just... Rory would literally just feel this little critic crawl up his leg.
Yeah, he can't occupy the same space, but we'll just...
Yeah. That'd be fun. I'm just literally... see this interaction happening. If anything does... No, I'm not gonna...
Okay. Alright then, Lister. What would you like to do?
It's my turn. I'm just gonna move forward right now. Am I hitting? Get off. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just gonna move right here. I have my sword. I'll just have my sword at the ready. And that's it.
Right, okay. No worries. So that's the end of your turn. Right, so we're back to the top of the round. Would you like a minute to discuss anything before we start the new round, or are you happy for it to just...
I think it will depend on what they do, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have... I personally don't want to... well, that's Maeve.
I mean, hopefully we'll intimidate them out of it, but depends what they do next.
So, at the start of this round, the blue guy drops to the floor. He just... Well, he drops himself. He doesn't drop his weapons, he goes down. Because that's how he interprets the command to drop. And he goes, "Get out of here!" And The green guy looks at him and starts running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he's going past, he tells the red guy, "Let him go! These guys are too much." And he carries on running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he dashes. He runs up beside him, trying not to overtake. Does he get... What happens with command now? Just refresh my memory. Can he just get up straight away?
He can't take
No.
any actions.
Can't take any action.
He performs the task.
And that's it. Right.
So
he
he's
stays
You're
down.
doing basically you're doing grovel, so the target falls prone and ends its turn.
Right, so yeah, that's it. So that'll bring us back to you guys. That's what they're doing. Lilith, you're up first.
Alright. Oh, hello.
That'd be a
Yeah.
Duba.
Dubar's back, just in time.
Be better. So, I will this time move to just here. If you can, hang on, target. I'm gonna move there. If you can see me doing that.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we are. I'm gonna move there, and I'm going to. Let's just do that. No, I want to move.
Sorry,
That's
move.
just annoying. There we go.
Hey.
Yeah, eventually. So I'm gonna move there, and I'm going to keep muttering to myself, but I am going to be watching more intently. But I'm still not going to be doing anything because I am still wary of what is happening, and I don't know what's going to happen next, so I'm going to wait until everyone else has done something, either hopefully sensibly or stupidity kicks in.
Okay, do you want to ready anything in case stupidity kicks in?
I don't. Am I able to ready spells? I'm not 100% certain, or at least cantrips.
You can ready either a spell or a cantrip. Now, if you ready a spell, it does cost you spell slot, and if you decide not to like use it, you lose
Then
a spell
I've
slot.
lost it. Yeah.
But you can still ready a cantrip, and that doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to... I am going to ready a... No, I'm going to ready a firebolt.
Right, okay. What's the trigger? So, what will make you let it loose?
If they hit someone.
Right, okay. So,
Yeah.
it's basically a readied action. You use your reaction to
Yeah.
do it on somebody else's turn. So, alright, so if stupidity happens, you're going to use a firebolt. Okay.
Yep.
So, Duba, you see this guy is essentially, he's dropped to the floor, having heard Rory's command, and the other two have done a runner.
Okay. Right. I just walk up to the guy that's on the ground and put my my boot on his neck.
Ooh.
And just
Okay.
say to him, hand over what you've stolen.
Okay, he's going to use his reaction to say, "I haven't stolen anything yet!" Trying to breathe through your boot on his neck.
I say to him, are you going to steal from this place again?
He tries without much success to shake his head. Struggling to breathe under your boot.
I put a little bit more pressure on his neck. Go, I didn't hear you.
Give me another intimidation check with advantage.
With advantage. 20.
Yeah, that'll do it. So you can see now that he's visibly going red in the face. Probably through lack of being able to breathe. And you hear him going, "Oh!"
I step off him to go on. Get out of here.
He looks up at you with fear in his eyes and says, "I would do, but it's not my turn."
And that's
Okay.
done.
So that brings us to Nameless. Rory will be up after whatever Nameless is going to do. I think Nameless is just going to walk next to Dubar again. At this point, and just look intimidating. I'm not, I don't really feel right with him doing it, making him do anything with him not being here. Rory, you want to do anything more?
Not really, because I want to diffuse the situation. So
Right,
maybe I help him up.
You can help him up, okay.
Yeah.
You can move over and you can do the help action, absolutely.
Yeah.
It.
Okay, so you pick him up.
And I say, I say, get out of here.
Right, I'm going to ask everybody now, is there anything else that you guys are intending to do with this thug? Are you going to let him go?
I have to let him go.
Yeah,
I'll be moving to the side.
Right, so if that's going to be the case, I'm not going to carry on with the initiative. Because there's not much point. Because it'll get, basically you'll all just be stood there doing nothing and it'll get to his turn and then he's just going to run. So he runs off, joins up with his mates who start running. As they get to the edge of the market, the big guy that's got a Dubar-sized footprint on his neck turns around and goes, "You haven't heard the last of this!" As they disappear out of the area.
Can I shout back, "You're marked by my god"?
Absolutely. Okay, so that's the end of the initiative. The thugs have disappeared. You seem to have diffused the situation. What would you like to do?
Yay!
Go see the
Am
woman
I
and see if she's okay.
Am I able to collect my arrow if it's anywhere within sight?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
15.
15. You know exactly where it went. You saw it, where it flew.
Sweet.
It skitters along. You saw it skitter along the ground on the edge of the market. You can go and pick it up. It doesn't appear to be
I'll do
damaged
that.
in any way either.
Oh.
Okay, so the shop or the stall holder is a dude. You can go talk to him if you want. You don't need to move around the map. Just tell me what you're doing.
Oh, it is a dude. What was it?
I'm gonna rush over.
He's the bearded lady then, shall we say?
I'll rush over. You alright? What was that all about?
You can see that this guy is a bit visibly shaken, and he just says, "I think I'm all right now, thanks to."
And I'm lifting up hands and just like being rather handsy, checking him over.
He's like, "I think I'm okay. Just personal space. Come on."
What was that all about?
They wanted protection money.
They weren't exactly protecting you.
No. It's kind of like stunned. No, that's not how it works. You've never heard of a protection racket?
Man, have I ever heard of that?
No, you haven't.
Apparently not.
No, well, I've only had this stall a 10 day, and they've come around and they basically what they do is they ask for money not to destroy my stuff.
That's a little counterintuitive.
Well, it normally works. Everybody else seems to pay. They did warn me about it, but the amount of money that they're asking for, it's my entire month's profits. I can't.
I thought you'd said you've been here only a 10-day.
Well, yes, but I mean, working out how much I would be earning after this 10 day. I'm a simple purveyor of fruits and vegetables, but they were asking for 50 silver a month, and this week, or this 10 day, I only made 10 silver. So it's either going to be my whole profit or more than my profits. I can't afford to pay that. I've got a family to feed.
Who are
That's
they?
not good.
They said they belong to, I don't know, something called the Hand.
Hand.
Do we break the arm?
We can't be here all the time, though.
No.
What will you do when
Maybe
you
we
come
should-
back?
Maybe we should find more about them, and if we're confident that we can put an end to it, deal with them for good.
Maybe we should let the knights know.
Well, to be honest, at the end of trading today, I'm going to go and speak to them myself. I can't. We can't live like this. I mean, imports are getting more and more expensive. Cost of our living's going up on a daily basis, because things can't get down the trade road, and now I've got to deal with a protection scam. I'll report this.
Do we
If we
report it
remove
to
the
Lord
hand-
Umber?
You know Lord Umber? You have his
No, we
ear.
know of him.
Well, if you've got the Lord's ear, then yes, please pass on my concerns and try and get something done about this. It's I don't know what to do.
I take an apple. I'm assuming he's selling apples.
Fruits and veg, yeah, there's apples on
Yeah.
there.
I'll grab an apple. And how much?
For one apple.
Yes.
Well, it's normally 4 for a copper.
I toss him a copper. And go. Point to the others and go. Grab one.
Grab one.
Yeah, I'll take one as well.
And then I also grab one.
Okay.
So that'll
The
be four.
juicy red apples. If you're
And
interested.
Venera will just nod at Zubar, but there's also a very respectful nod, harking back to how he was a few minutes ago.
Well,
Well,
thanks for your
listen.
business, and thank you for helping me. I will definitely report this to the Order of the Golden Bridge at the end of the day. Once I've packed all this stuff up. I can't thank you enough. I just wish I could offer you some sort of reward, but I don't have much money, I'm afraid.
No reward. Just arm yourself. They'll be back.
they probably will, you'd be right. Hopefully, though, the knights will protect the market, and it might put a stop to them, at least around here. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
What'll happen if they come back?
What will happen?
Say
We'll do it again.
What will We're not here.
Then we're not here. Look at them. They need to learn how to fight. Pointing at like all the store owners.
But
Why
not
don't you all
everyone-
protect each other?
Not everyone has the skill to fight. I can't fight.
Yes, it's
Not
quite
like
clear you
you.
can't fight. But everyone should learn.
You know what you could do? You'd offer them a drink with this, and I'll druid craft like a hemlock or something. Pass it to them.
Oh. Oh no! Oh no!
Make 'em a tea. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna rule that you can't druid craft poisonous plants,
Ah!
because that would be way too OP.
Bitch!
It looks like we might have a nameless online.
Oh!
Yay!
So hopefully too long before he pops in. Alright, so the stallholders basically said he's going to go and see the knights, and hopefully the knights will protect the market from now on. What do you guys want to do?
Well, we were heading towards the Broken Wilds, weren't we? So we'll carry on unless anyone wants to go shopping.
The broken
No,
one.
I believe we've got a job to do, haven't we?
Yeah.
Alright, get your ass over here!
I missed that. What's the where are we going?
The Broken Wilds are the forest
Worlds.
on either side of the main road that we're heading
Oh,
Uh,
for the
towards the fortress.
I will load up the map so that you can see it.
Would I be able to just leave a 4 copper on the side, you know, just at the back of the shop?
If you want to, yeah.
Oh.
Have we equipped ourselves for this for this mission?
I'm going to
Probably
assume
not.
that you picked up all your weapons and
Yeah.
gear before leaving the inn in the
Well,
morning.
yeah, we
Fantastic.
Um,
Right.
This might be good.
I don't really have any.
You don't really have what?
I don't really have anything.
you got a sword?
I have an
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah,
I have
a
an
sword.
extra hand axe I could give you.
Like,
I have a dagger.
I mean, we are in a market at the moment.
okay, right. Can I
You'll also
buy a
notice-
rope?
Oh, you want to see if you can find a rope? Okay.
A rope and a grappling
It-
hook.
You will actually notice as well that Maeve has a sword. We've never ever seen her pull it.
Oh, okay.
No, this is true. Right, yeah, okay. After the incident, a lot of the stall holders make their way back to the stalls, not wanting to leave them unattended for too long. There is like one that is selling like general goods, so yeah, there's you can buy a rope.
Brilliant.
A rope that'll cost you 1 silver piece, and a grappling
silver
hook that'll
piece.
cost you another silver piece.
Awesome.
Add that to your inventory.
Okay. Oops.
You do.
Minus 2 silver pieces. Awesome. Cool. Feel a little bit better now.
I mean, you're loaded to the hilt with weapons, though.
Ah, yeah, but that's it. I've got weapons and not really much else.
Okay. Anybody else want to grab anything while you're here? There's nobody selling weapons. There's like a general goods A lot of it's like food and clothing and things like that.
No, I don't feel anything.
I'm good for now.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Right, okay. You guys leave, start heading south on the main road out of Dunhay. You approach the curtain wall of the city, and there's a large stone gateway. It's 40 feet wide, and it's got massive oak gates that are they seem to be permanently swung open. As you exit, there's two statues, one either side of the gate. They are the height of the curtain wall, like 50 feet tall. They appear to be representing knights. And above the gateway, you see carved in the stone, Dunhay. And right there is a great time for me to actually just pause what I'm saying, because we have a nameless popping in, so I can edit the video here. Okay, so you guys have just left the city. You start out on the road south. You know you've got to travel 10 miles down to where this supposed goblin fortress is.
We didn't get any horses.
I don't think we can afford those right now.
And maybe even ride a horse.
She's ridden a horse all the way to, what's it?
Yeah, they don't know that. Right, so you're on the tradeway. It's quite a wide main road. Either side of the road, there is the Broken Wilds. The map doesn't really do it properly. I didn't want to get it too close to the road so you could actually see it, but in places the trees are right up against the edges of the road. You can... The weather is nice and clear. I'm just going to add a bit of time here. So you can see for quite a distance down the road. You travel for around, let's give it in distance. So you travel about halfway. You've done about 5 miles. When looking... I should have asked you how you're travelling. Are you travelling at normal speed, slow speed, where you're searching everywhere, being cautious about it?
We know roughly where the fort is held, don't we? Whereabouts is it? It's before Last Wind, isn't it? From
yeah, it's probably somewhere in the middle of the Broken Wild, somewhere around about there.
And
this map isn't truly to scale, but there is a measurement you can do.
What so it's about
it's about
10-12 miles, something like that.
Yeah, it's around there somewhere.
So it's definitely doable in a day.
Yeah.
I say normal pace until we're about a mile out, and then I reckon personally we should hit the forest, go in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I mean, isn't that also dependent on whether we meet up with any caravans on the road, because they're going to be targets if we come across any?
Good question.
What if they're going out of Bridge City? If they're coming into Bridge City, they're going to go back.
I think people would know of the blockade right now, wouldn't they?
They would know of the blockade, and without sounding horrible, we're not really going to help them. They're just going to hinder us. And they might cause a diversion.
Well, the information that you've got is that most of the trade goods are now coming in via sea.
Yeah.
Because of this.
So we don't have to really worry about caravans.
Which is, that's rising the prices in the city. Because everything that would have come from the... my mic keeps going on here.
So no one's bothering anymore, basically.
There's potentially going to be property there that we might get a reward for returning, so it could be a bonus. I don't know.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, I'd agree, normal pace and then cut into the forest about a mile out.
Yeah.
That's a decent plan.
Callista agrees with that.
Right, okay. So you guys get on the road. You travel for, I'm going to say about 5 miles, and as you're looking around. It's got the highest passive perception, which I do believe is Venera, yeah. So, about 5 miles out, Venera, you notice, as you're keeping an eye on the woods, because you know how dangerous woods are, things can just, like, jump out of them, being a ranger and a wood elf. You notice at the corner of your eye that what appears to be a building of some sort, just in the woods off the road, maybe about 100 yards, or 100 meters, if you prefer it that way.
Alright, and am I able to signal everybody? Like, quietly get their attention to just point it out?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you're all travelling together, so...
Okay. Oh, where is it? I'm just trying to find my the what?
Anybody got a thought? Just
So it,
joking.
would this be close to where the fort would be? This
It's about halfway, so you've travelled 5 miles, and you see, or Venera sees this what appears to be some sort of building about 100 meters from the road, in the forest.
We need to find out if that is a lookout tower of some kind. We should be able to tell if it's goblin.
Send Dara if that helps.
that would help.
Yeah, see if it's a crude construction or if it's more refined.
We need sneaky.
So I'll poke him in my hair. Dara! Dara, you awake?
He skitters about on top of your head. Feeling.
Get down! Come here! I'll put my hand out so I can jump out.
Right, okay. So he jumps down. What are you asking Dara to do?
You see that over there?
He sort of looks back at you.
Go check it out and tell me if it's bad or good.
Okay. He looks up at you expectantly, like he's expecting something else.
Go do it!
He skitters off.
Goop!
You took him. Alright.
She just yeets him into the woods.
I've got a slingshot, would that help?
Yeah, he falls and takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage and dies.
No!
Oh no!
Not Dara!
She thinks I'm kidding. She didn't come in to retract that, and I've just rolled the freaking falling damage from it. It's 5 points.
That's tea tonight.
Yikes.
Bit of protein.
Yikes.
Oh my god. We're not eating him.
Killed your own familiar.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way.
Well, I mean, if it in the woods proper, this cabin.
It does appear to be about 100 meters away.
I'm wondering if it's worth me stealthing up on my own to check it out, given that woods are my favorite terrain.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, like, who has the highest stealth here? It's not me. Not this time.
I stay low. I get into the forest and just stay low. Out of eyesight.
How do I have a +3 to stealth?
Well, even with your armor.
Dexterity?
Yeah, apparently.
Right, so what's the plan?
Well, it's 100 meters away. Is my vision good enough for me to see if it's a crude construction or a more refined architecture?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Well,
12. From what you can see from where you are, it is hidden mostly by trees, but it does appear to be a stone-built building. You can't really see much of it, but the bit of stone that you can see looks well dressed.
Yeah. It's like a... doesn't look what I would consider to be a goblinoid structure. I assume that the fortress is going to have been thrown up in haste. This looks like it's been here for a long time. It's well-dressed stone, so I think it's not likely to be a sentry tower for the fortress unless they have taken over it.
Yep. I say we send someone up. The little creature.
I'll go.
No one suspects the bald man.
Go check it out. Make sure it's all fine.
I'm pretty sure with my natural explorer, I've got +6 to perception, and I can stealth up there. So if you guys want me to head up,
How are you gonna get in touch with us if you're in trouble though?
Does anyone have message?
No.
I know how to message, but she doesn't know how to do it to me.
Because
As
maybe...
in, unless I'm constantly talking to her, which I'm sure would get kind of annoying.
I think someone who could message would be invaluable up there. It's up to you, though.
I don't think I'm the quietest person.
Really?
well, I mean, as long as you guys...
I look at the remains of her familiar and I go...
Oh, he'll be back, it's fine, he's always coming and going.
If I figure out anything and I'm not in trouble, I can just come back and tell you. And if you guys are all sheltering behind trees and I get in trouble, I can just shoot an arrow out the forest.
You could shout too, it's only 100 meters, I suppose.
True, you could be able to hear me. I don't think I'm going to be in that much danger.
Okay.
I'm just leaning up against a tree at this point, playing with like twigs.
Okay, Vanera, are you going in then?
What kind of twigs is it?
What kind of what?
What kind of twigs? What kind of tree?
Off the tree? I don't know, whatever tree I'm leaning up against.
It's poison oak.
Poison oak.
Marvellous.
Your back starts burning and itching, but do bears.
Just rubbing all the sap all over my hands.
It's like, hey, pain is gain. Right, okay,
itching, getting hives.
Are you gonna try and sneak up, or are you just going to go for it?
Well, I believe sneaking up is probably the better move.
Right, okay. Give me a stealth check then, as you enter the woods.
Alright, I think it'll be a +7, because I've got +5 and my proficiency bonus is doubled in the woods. I think that's how that works.
Not on stealth checks.
No, oh, it's wisdom and intelligence, isn't it? Okay, so +5,
Yes.
that's fine. 16 total then.
16, you're fine. You're a wood elf.
Hey.
So you quietly start sneaking in. You do notice, though, Dara on the floor as you get into the woods. He doesn't appear to be quite dead.
Can I, scoop him up? And just...
Yeah, you can scoop him up. He's
Hopefully
definitely
he's not dripping too
unconscious
much.
after being kicked into a tree.
Oh my god. Alright, have I got a backpack or something I can just
Yeah,
put
sure.
him in the top of the
you
backpack?
can
I'll leave him a breathing hole, but he'll just... he can just nest in the top of my backpack for a bit. May, we're having words when I get back.
So, yeah, you manage to sneak up and you get in. The trees clear out a little bit around this building. As you approach it, you realise it is some sort of old watchtower. The top couple of stories seem to be gone. There's debris on the ground around one side of it. So all that's remaining is the ground floor, and the first floor and half of that is gone.
Whilst this is happening, can I check for any yew trees or?
Any yew trees? How far are you going to have a look?
I'm not gonna go too far away from the group, but I'm definitely sort of like pacing around, like looking around.
Are you staying on the road or are you going into the
Yeah,
woods?
I'm staying in the road.
Oh, okay. Give me a survival check, please.
What's that? Yeah. That's a 13 plus 3, 16.
16?
Yeah.
Sticky plants on you.
Yeah, you found a yew tree. But I'm just going to go back to
That's
Venera.
fine.
I know what you're going to do with
Yeah.
it, but... okay, so you see this, like I say, you can see the ground floor. First floor is kind of half gone. There's rubble around the side of this tower. The door to the tower is slightly ajar. There is like ivy and plants growing up the side of it and into the first floor.
Can I see any tracks? Or is there any like smell of smoke or anything that might indicate people have been here recently?
Give me a survival check.
That one is wisdom.
Stop it.
Yes, so you can double your proficiency on that.
23 then.
23. You can have a bit of a look around.
Cupcakes.
So you don't see any tracks leading up to what would be the front door, or nothing that is recent anyway. There is sort of like a path leading up to the front door, and it's overgrown in the woods. So it's been a while since it's been used in your estimation. As you walk around, just having a look, you find that this pile of rubble is all around the right-hand side as you go around. It's the right-hand side of the first floor that's missing. It does look like there should have been another floor above that, which is gone. And as you go around the back, looking for any signs of life, you find a singular grave, which is marked "My Darling Wife." There are a few windows, but they're a bit too grubby to see in. But on the whole, you don't see any signs of recent activity.
Okay. I, in that case, think we'll return and relay that information to the others, and give Maeve her ferret back.
Okay, Maeve, what are you doing when you get to the yew tree?
To be fair, I've actually just checked the crafting list. It's actually hazel.
Is it hazel on that?
Oh, you want to make a dowsing rod?
Alright, well you can find a hazel.
And yeah,
Right, so you need to investigate the tree to see if you can find the correct sort of branch, because it has to be very specific, doesn't it?
it does. Successful DC 12, nature or survival. I'm gonna say survival. I already said survival, so it's an 18.
Well, you succeed then.
Yes.
So I don't know why you was umming and ahhing over it.
Because I forgot that my intelligence is pretty damn high.
I'm a
sure
wizard
it's
and I
popular.
forgot
This
that
is fairly ironic.
Right, okay. So you find the branch that you're looking for. It will take a little bit of time though to put it down and craft it into what you're trying to make.
Well, can I just like grab it for now and just put it away?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be very big, but it'll need cleaning up.
Yeah.
So just put that in your
Branches.
inventory. Right, okay, so Venera, you make your way back and to the group. They're all still standing around waiting.
Can I ask one last question? Was there any name on the gravestone, or was it just my
No,
darling
there's
wife?
no name,
Nothing
it
else
just
on
said
there?
"My
No
Darling
name.
Wife."
Cool, all good.
So I have to take a phone call real quick.
Okay,
I'll
go
be right
for it.
back.
Yep.
Hello.
Does Dara seem to still be breathing?
Good. How are you?
Make a medicine check.
Oh, that's a 14 on the. Swan, 15.
15. Yeah, he does still seem to be breathing. but he's very badly injured.
What you doing, you muppet?
Aw.
No, I'll boop him on the nose. Use my
What, you
one
cast
cure
it?
wounds for the day.
You cure wounds?
Yeah.
Is that a leveled spell?
That's my initiate.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, right.
So it's a 1d8 plus 1.
Right, yeah.
4.
He's back to full health.
Maybe take better care of him next time, Maeve, and don't just throw him at things.
He's fine.
He's fine now. He wasn't fine.
He's still unconscious. Gonna take some time to recover. You don't just come back to
I know.
consciousness.
Okay, I'm putting him in a little nest back in my backpack, because quite frankly I don't trust him with her at the moment.
He'll
staying
be
with me for the moment.
fine.
He's staying with me.
He's done worse himself.
The Bridge City Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals.
Right, so are you relaying all the information to the party then?
Yes, post-spirit healing, yes. I will let everyone know what I found.
Something to look at maybe on the way home. Got a job to do at the end of the day.
Let's hit the road.
Just keep an eye out for any more potential sentries there.
Okay, skipping over that. Okay, so you get back onto the road. You said about a mile away you wanted to duck into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I take it you're going to slow down your walking pace, or your travel pace to travel stealthily, or are you just carrying on?
I think, yeah, slow it down. Slow down our pace.
Reduce the noise we're making.
Okay, give me a group stealth check, please. That's so everybody roll. Give me a stealth roll.
Oh, that's not bad.
I know Callista's on the phone at the moment, but if everybody else is high, I'll just take it.
13.
Ooh. 8.
50.
Was that an 8?
Yeah, I know.
From you?
I know. Well, look, I used up all my good rolls earlier, clearly.
Okay.
16.
16.
11 total.
I was distracted by the ferret. He was wriggling in my bag, okay?
See? He's a little bit of an arsehole.
Who are we missing now? About 13, 15, 8, 16, 11. Who hasn't given me theirs?
21.
21.
Nice.
21 from the armoured tank. Right, so that's everybody apart from Callista. Let's just do. Okay. Tell you what, I'll give it a roll for her and just.
Yeah, you don't know how long conversation could be.
That's true. Right, where are we? Stealth. Okay. Right.
Cat scared the heck out of herself today.
Okay. So, she's just come back here. Tell you what, I'll let you roll it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because I rolled a 2.
Sorry, Matt.
Give me a stealth check.
Did you roll?
Lauren.
Am I rolling?
Yeah, the stealth check was for you, Laurie.
I can't halfway through that conversation. Sorry. Oh, I have to roll with disadvantage.
You do? Armor?
Really?
I have disadvantage on stealth.
Oh.
It can't be any worse than what I rolled for you while you're out of
Working
the
on
ring.
it. Okay. 6.
6. See?
It's a bit better, not much.
Right, okay, so you guys, you dive into the woods. You seem to be fairly quiet. You're moving a bit slower now. You're getting close. As a group, you manage to overcome everybody's shortcomings when it comes to moving silently. So, you're staying in here. What's the plan whilst you're in the woods? Are you trying to observe them? Which side of the road are you on? The left side or the right side?
Let's hit the left.
Right.
Whilst we are going quietly, you know, as we're walking past, if I see any like herbs and stuff, that kind of just gives me in my bag.
As soon as you're trying to move quietly, you can do a survival check at disadvantage.
Can I use my 18?
Sure. I hate them portents. Well, you're gonna wish that you saved that for later.
Oh, possibly. I want my shit as well.
I'll tell you what, because I'm gonna call a break in a minute.
Okay.
I'll give you some herbs
That's fine.
whilst we're on the break. Right. So, you're approaching stealthily. You're on the left-hand side of the road as you're travelling south. You're in the trees. How close are you getting before you're stopping to observe? Are you trying to get as close as possible, or are you...
I don't think we should get too close. That's just my own personal opinion. I think keep a
Need
bit
to
of
do a bit of a
distance.
scout mission, don't we?
Yeah.
Perception, if we're hidden, it makes sense for us to get into visual perception range.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get within
absolutely, yeah.
range to begin with and stop there, and we can move closer
Like
later.
Like a medium closeness.
Yeah, so
Not like
Medium
super
least-
close, but not a medium
yeah,
closeness.
at least so we can like count the number of sentries on battlements. Or
The
whatever.
watchtowers, all.
Yeah.
Or the
Could I
roofs.
use my tribal tattoo? I've got the.
Yeah, I was actually hoping or waiting for you to say something about that because you can see a mile with that thing.
Yeah.
So you could actually have a look before you get in the woods.
Yeah. All right, I'll do that then.
Okay, so you activate your tattoo. You see, anybody who's behind Dubai when he does this, you see this massive eagle on his back start to glow with magical energy and crackle. It almost looks like the wings start to flap as your eyes become that sharp. So you look down the road, give me a perception check. If it says you can have advantage, make it with advantage. If not, it's fine.
So. America.
A little bit. It's red, white, and
It
blue.
just says I can see up to 1 mile away with no difficulty. Able to discern even fine details as though looking at something no more than 100 feet away from you.
Okay, give me a perception check then.
So perception, which is pretty poor. 14.
14. It's not too bad because you can see things as though they're 100 feet away. This is just to see how much you see. You see about a mile down the road, as clear as day, what looks to be an overturned cart, a large cart. You can see that there is debris on the road in front of it. You don't see anything that stands out as though it's a fort, though. How long are you looking? How long's that last? Is it a minute?
A minute, yeah.
Are you gonna look for the full minute, or are you just taking a quick gander? Okay, so as you are looking at them, you see that sort of. So this is actually on. You're coming down. You're traveling south. This is would be on the right-hand side of the road. This overturned cart, and you see approaching out of the woods towards this overturned cart 2 goblins. They get to the cart and they seem to disappear.
They disappear at the cart. What's the road made out of?
It's a well paved, well, sort of like cobbled road. It's very well maintained.
So It sounds like they've dug a ditch. Well, it looks like they've dug a ditch behind this barricade. Did they come out of the right-hand side?
Yes. So we're you've got the road. You're on the left. You're looking at it. They're on the right-hand side, and they came out of the woods on the right-hand side behind the cart, and then as they got to the cart, they were obscured and they just seemed to disappear.
I think we should have a change of plan and hit the right-hand side. I relay the information. Say that it sounds like it looks like they've dug a ditch behind the cart. And they're using that.
Agreeing with that?
Sure.
Are you saying there's an underground base?
No, I think there's a ditch.
No.
I think they've dug a ditch behind the overturned cart that they're using as a barricade.
How dense is the forest to either side?
So within a couple of meters of the road, or a couple of yards, it's fairly light and it's been cleared. But the further away you get, the denser it gets until it gets almost impenetrable.
Feel free to shoot me down. Is there any point in sticking to the left-hand side and trying to get round behind it?
Absolutely could do, but I think their base is on the right-hand side. And if we're crossing the road, then we're exposing ourselves. Unless we travel very far down and then cross and then back up on ourselves.
So they've got no towers.
Too bad I didn't see any.
I think.
Alright, I think we should.
Why would they need towers if they've got trees?
I think
Protecting the canopy.
Yeah.
Mm.
If they've got a base built, a fort built into the woods, I think it will be facing the road rather than into the forest again. So I think we'll be coming, no matter which way we come up, it will be coming to the side of the building.
Yeah, fair play. I just thought it was worth putting it out there. Right, so we're heading up the right-hand side then?
I reckon so.
If everybody else is in agreement, I'll go with that.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So same as before. Take your stealth check rolls from last time, because we're just doing a bit of a retcon, aren't we? You got on the right hand side this turn. How close are you getting?
As before, close enough that we can just observe, but
I got 15.
Okay. 15.
The stealth, yeah.
Yeah. It's I'm taking the last lot of rolls.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're approaching it. As you get there, you do see that the woods have been cleared around this cart. I will ask whoever is proficient in survival to give me a survival check.
I am.
Yeah,
I
you're
am as
proficient.
well.
Do it.
I am too.
I am as well. But I've got +0.
Is it all of us or just
Yeah,
one?
anybody.
Ooh, I've got +3.
I got 18.
That guy's failing.
God. Elsa, are you 6 or a 9?
I got 15.
It's a 6.
Well,
Got 10 in total.
I rolled a 9.
Right.
I think this dice is going to dice jail for the evening.
Is that everybody that's proficient that's rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So Rory, you rolled the highest with an 18. As you're approaching, you notice that they're leading up to this cart from behind through the woods. There is a well-worn but new path through the woods, leading straight to this cart.
Leading straight to the cart.
Yeah.
that's got to be the way to the.
Can I investigate to see what kind of prints are down on this path?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me either an investigation or survival check. It would normally be a survival check.
Okay. I would like to ask for Ithas's guidance whilst doing this.
Of course you would. Go on.
Okay. I'll do survival. Did you say survival was an option?
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
normally be survival. I was offering investigation as an option if you wanted it.
So that is 12.
Total.
Yeah.
Even with
I had
if
a
that's
bad
his
roll.
guidance.
Yeah, I had a bad
Wow.
roll.
Okay. You look around this. You don't want to get too close because obviously you're very close to this this cart. The path is well trodden, but there's not a lot of areas where you'd find footprints. You do find, as you search, you find a partial, like a heel print. It's about the goblin sized.
Right. I say to the others, there's a fresh trail, if you look carefully, that leads all the way up through the woods to that cart, and amongst the footprints I can see at least some goblin heel prints.
Does anyone have any traps?
No,
Proficient in
I don't.
making traps.
Nope. Nope.
Are you thinking we could capture one if we wait?
No. If we
Just disarm.
no. Cripple. If we like pal traps or something, lay them down on the path. If the alarm goes and these come, anyone that's hurt at the cart come up to the fort. You know, gives us a bit of an advantage.
Anyone in the woods, you mean?
Yeah.
To be clear, we haven't seen a fortress yet, have we, of any description?
No.
This could be paranoia kicking in. Do we know that information is accurate, that their stronghold is in fact a fortress?
I mean, it might not be. It could be something underground, but that would require a lot of foresight, time, intelligence.
Do any of us know
Resources.
about goblins and their habits?
No, I haven't got a clue.
So they could be subterranean.
It could be.
Well, that's kind of what
About-
I was getting at, is we maybe need to not assume that it's a big piss-off castle chilling out in the forest.
I have an idea. What if we prepare a dowsing rod and see if we can search for underground tunnels?
I can make a dowsing rod if it
If
helps.
that's something we can do.
I've
Like
got
a
some.
void in the earth where the earth's been dug away underneath. A dowsing rod should be able to detect that if I'm not mistaken.
You can always try.
I've
I'll put you
actually
on the
got
map
a
so you
knife.
can kind of get an idea of what you're looking at.
I do not have a knife to own these
I have a dagger.
twigs.
I hand you a dagger.
You've got a bloody sword. You could use that. It's a big knife, but you can still use
Yeah,
it.
but it's unwieldy.
I've got a knife as well. I've got a small knife.
And I'll sit crisscross-legged on the floor. I'll get these twigs out my back, whittling them into shape.
Right, okay. So how long do you want to take over that?
I'll do a fairly quick job. 5-10 minutes.
Okay. You proficient with wood carvage tools or
I
anything
think
like
I
that?
actually am. Yes, I am.
Right, okay. Give me a tool check. So it will be dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
17.
17? Right, okay. Yeah, 10 minutes or something.
This should work. Like, I should do the trick. So you want to find some tunnels or something like that?
Yeah, let's look. See if we can detect tunnels beneath our feet.
Beneath our feet?
Yeah, around the cart. Unless there's structures up in the trees ahead of us.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
But might as well.
yeah. They did disappear underground.
I can only find natural phenomena, so let's point these things towards some tunnels, I suppose. See if we can find some tunnels.
Would tunnels count as natural phenomena?
It could
No,
be
we would want to look for where Earth has been removed. Like there's
like
a
it.
void in the Earth underneath us.
A little pocket in the ground.
Okay. So
Okay,
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call a break right here.
Okay.
Because we're about an hour and a half in, just over an hour. So we'll take 5, and we'll come back and we'll resolve what you want to do.
Brilliant.
Dropped.
That was Sarah.
Just me.